Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed guests and graduates, welcome to the 2025 Apprenti National Winter Graduation. I'm Tiffany Miller, a regional program manager here at Apprenti, where I am passionate about bridging talent gaps in the tech industry. I am thrilled to be your co host for today's ceremony alongside my twin sister, the amazing Natalie Miller, our West Regional Director. I'm certain you see the resemblance.
We're twins. We're revealing that now to all of our apprentice friends and everybody on this webinar. And thank you, Tiffany. I am so honored to be delivering this graduation with you. I am the West Coast Regional Director, and like Tiffany, I love creating new pathways with organizations to help them create new talent for their organization. I'm excited to be celebrating the incredible achievements of all of our apprentices and the unwavering support and commitment that we receive from our employer partners. This event not only highlights the individual milestones, but also underscores our mission at Apprenti to transform industries that by creating new career pathways. Before we start, I want to give a huge shout out to our colleagues at Apprenti and especially the graduation planning committee. There has been a lot of work that has been going into this for this event. And so I want to give a huge shout out to Emily and Lauren and Carrie from Mills Marketing, and then also Ariana, Taylor, Emma, and Marie. So thank you. Without you all, we couldn't have pulled this off. So today we honor the resilience, hard work, and success of our apprentices, the dedication of our employer partners, and the transformative impacts these partnerships have on their industry. We'll hear from inspiring stories from keynote addresses from two of our wonderful partners and an apprentice, and then conclude by celebrating the names of our 636 graduates. So Tiffany, back to you.
Again, welcome to Apprenti's virtual graduation ceremony. It is my absolute honor to send a heartfelt congratulations and gratitude to each of you for the hard work and commitment you've demonstrated throughout your apprenticeship journey. Before we dive in, I want to take a moment to thank our incredible apprentices, your mentors, our employers, and our training partners for your dedication and collaboration have made today possible. To our friends, family, and supporters tuning in, thank you for being the backbone of support that our apprentices needed along the way. Your encouragement and belief in their potential have been vital to their success. At Apprenti, we are driven by a clear mission to bridge the talent gap and create pathways for all to access thriving careers in the technology sector and beyond. Today, as we celebrate your success, we also celebrate a step forward in changing the landscape of the workforce. The contributions of each of you as apprentices are vital to shaping the future of work. To our graduates, you've proven that determination and grit can unlock incredible opportunities. You have not only completed rigorous training, but also transitioned into meaningful on the job experiences, equipping you with skills that will shape the future of career development. You embody the spirit of resilience and the power of possibility that Apprentice strives to cultivate. As you move forward, I urge you to take the skills you've gained and the networks you've built to continue pushing boundaries, not only for yourself, but for those who will follow in your footsteps. Together, you are part of a movement that is transforming lives, industries, and communities. Once again, on behalf of the entire Apprenti team, congratulations on this significant milestone. We are incredibly proud of what you've achieved and cannot wait to see the impact you will make in the years to come. Be sure to download the digital program in the chat as a keepsake for this momentous occasion. Thank you for being here, and let's get started with today's celebration.
Thank you, Tiffany. So as we continue the celebration, we want to highlight the essential role our employers, partners play in the success of Apprenti. Let's face it, no employers, no apprentices. So you are really critical in the success of what we do. Their commitment to mentoring, training, and hiring apprentices is vital to closing the skills gap. Now, it is my privilege to introduce someone I've had the pleasure of working with at least 3.5 years, I think, Phil, we're getting there. And Phil is the Director of Early Careers Program at Visa, where he leads the company's strategy in developing the next generation of talent. With more than 7 years, he's getting his lucky number seven at Visa coming up. He has credentials of a CIPD associate and a talent strategy consultant. He has built his career around designing programs that open doors for emerging professionals. At Visa, Phil spearheads the design of the company's first U.S. apprenticeship program, creating a pathway that helps high potential, underrepresented talent build the skills and confidence needed to thrive in tech roles. He now also oversees their award-winning internship program, rotational program, and now also early college graduate hiring in tech. He's running the show over there in early careers. And I can attest, in having worked with you, Phil, that you have such an unwavering commitment. You are absolutely creative, thoughtful, and you've just been a wonderful partner. And so, everybody, please join me in welcoming Phil, who's going to be giving us some thoughts today. Phil, turn it over to you.
Thank you so much, Natalie. And this is honestly like one of my favorite moments of the year, this graduation event. I absolutely adore our apprenticeship program. It holds a very special place in my heart because it's really about people that have the courage and the determination and the bravery to take the plunge and do something completely new and completely different with their careers. And they enrich our organization. I see our apprentices as they move through the organization, as they take on new career opportunities, as they conduct themselves within meetings, etc. And they offer a totally new perspective that we didn't have before the advent of this particular program. And I think that's the really wonderful thing about apprenticeship is that it unlocks these opportunities for people that otherwise would be locked out of certain career paths. And I think we all make career decisions so early on in our lives, usually, where, you know, you go through high school, you enter the college system, you're making decisions about what you're going to major in, what you're going to minor in, and they will dictate what career opportunities you have access to for the rest of your life. And in my own experience of the education system, you know, I'm neurodivergent, I'm queer. I grew up in a situation where the education system never felt like it was designed for me. And I left university having studied a film production degree. So I ended up in HR. That's how these things take a turn. And I felt that there were no real jobs out there that were suited for someone like me. And it was only through trial and error that I ended up in the career that I'm in today. And what I love about apprenticeship is that it gives a structured pathway for people to try something new, if they have the bravery, the grit, and the determination that Natalie spoke to be able to take the plunge. And that's what all of you did. You committed to your related technical instruction. I know some of you had to juggle additional responsibilities like caring for children or other caring responsibilities, but all of you had to be determined to learn a new skill and a new profession in a really, really short period of time. So I want you all to congratulate yourselves for achieving that period, committing to your related technical instruction, committing to your on-the-job training to deliver the results that you delivered and add value to the organizations that you're working in today. You stayed the course, you came out on top, and you're now skilled, confident, and ready to take on these new challenges. And the organizations that you're working for are really, really lucky to have you and will benefit from the diverse experiences that you're bringing to their organizations now. So with that, I will pass back to Natalie, but congratulations to all of you. I can't wait to see what you do with your careers.
Well, thank you, Phil, for those inspiring words. Now it's time to recognize a standout partner who embodies the spirit of collaboration and innovation that defines Apprenti. This year's Champion Award recipient is Skillstorm, whose commitment to apprenticeship programs and support of Apprenti has been monumental. Their dedication to nurturing talent and fostering career growth is an inspiration. Congratulations to Eric and the entire team at Skillstorm on this well-deserved honor. Eric Robertson joined Skillstorm in 2023, where he focuses on workforce development, including training, apprenticeships, and military programs. He began his career as a sixth grade classroom teacher and co founded a children's software company during the dot-com. Eric spent 13 years with Microsoft in public sector sales and workforce development, and most recently worked with AWS for 4 years, leading the Americas and Europe teams, focusing on public funding for adult workforce development. Eric is married to Gina with 2 adult sons, Colin and Corey, and a pit bull named Leonardo. He lives in Cape Coral, Florida, and enjoys mountain biking, paddleboarding, and saltwater fishing.
Eric, you're fabulous. Everyone
Yeah.
at Apprenti absolutely adores you.
That partnership that we have with Eric and Skillstorm is certainly one that the whole organization knows about. We were in Atlanta at our summit this last year, and Eric was part of a panel talking about our partnership. And you can clearly see, like Phil and everyone here, we all believe in apprenticeship. We all know what apprenticeship can do, the impact it has for organizations and also to individuals. And so, Eric, on behalf of the organization, thank you so much. And it's truly been a pleasure to work with you. So it's been a wonderful honor to hear from employers, but now without further ado, we are going to pivot to our incredible apprentice graduates. At each of our town halls each month, we end our staff meeting, is what our town halls are, with an apprentice story. And I know everybody always looks forward to that. And I think this is kind of the same thing, because one of the most rewarding aspects of our work is hearing from firsthand of what the apprentice experience has been. Luckily, I have got to work with Phil, but also at Summer, who's joined Summer Davis, who's going to be joining us because she is an apprentice at Visa. And she joined in, what was that, 2024, and is now part of this, is a software engineer at Visa, and is one of the proud graduates that just transitioned in August of 2025. She is a testament to what being an incredible apprentice is. A lot of you are that are here today. Curiosity, resilience, the power of choosing a new direction. And she has a wicked sense of humor too, which is amazing. So without spoiling anything that she may share with you, Summer, I'm going to turn it over to you to leave the apprentices and leave the group with some thoughts.
Oh, thank you so much, Natalie. Thank you, everyone, for giving me a few minutes to participate today. This was an incredible experience and an incredible group of people to be a part of. The variety of backgrounds, perspectives, and motivations gathered on this call is remarkable. There is one thing that I would bet remains true for all of us, both before joining this program and after completing this program. Being a person is hard. That's a given. There's no way to outrun it or predict it, because the messiness and weight of being a person will somehow always find a way to show up in our lives. This apprenticeship isn't a cure-all for life's hardships. The only thing that can do that is a cat. Apprenti offered us something deeper, an opportunity to respond to life on our own terms, to learn to trust ourselves, and to become entirely too invested in the letters OJT. The point is, your story is your greatest treasure. The fact that you are here means that the way you think is rare and greatly needed. The bets you take out on yourself, like applying to this program and seeing it through to the end, they have a ripple effect. Not only do they embolden you to make the next big decision for your life, they build the self-confidence of the people who see you do it, often even people you've never met. The most important ripple effect of all, I want to spotlight all of the amazing apprentices who undertook this challenge while raising kids. I genuinely hope you feel seen, appreciated, and loved for the efforts and sacrifices you make. You are doing an extraordinary job. To Apprenti and all the employer partners, thank you for championing our success, for demonstrating that there are many roads into a different industry, and for being open to the possibility that more diverse teams can offer new forms of value. By creating and nurturing this type of program, you are actively changing how the world works together. At this point, if I had my way, I would hand out cocktails and mocktails and suggest we toast this hard-earned milestone. In lieu of the drinks, I suggest this. Let today's graduation symbolize a promise to ourselves that whatever twists and turns show up in our lives, we will always choose to believe that we are capable of more, that there are always people willing to help, and that we will be there to help others in turn. Thank you. Be kind to yourselves, and congratulations.
Wow, such inspiring words. The perseverance you've shown and all of our graduates have shown is why we are here celebrating today. Kudos, everyone. Thank you so much, Summer, for sharing your experience. I've enjoyed getting to know you. I've enjoyed speaking with you. And as we celebrate the achievements of our graduates, let's take a moment to honor them with a special slideshow. Now to the fun stuff.
Now to the fun stuff. So congratulations to each and every one of you. And Summer, thank you for your thoughtful words. Everyone, your names are now going to be displayed alongside some celebratory music. So you can do a little chair dance or stand up if you want to do that. We want to have you react through the things I've already seen in the chat. And also, let's just make sure that we show our apprentices the love and congratulations that they deserve. They're going to be organized by the occupation that they were registered in. And also don't forget to download the graduation packet that will be in the chat that will have all of this, as well as listing out our 103 employers. So with that, let's get started.
What an incredible event it has been. Thank you to our speakers, graduates, employer partners, and the entire Apprenti team for making today possible. This has indeed been a wonderful experience, and like you, I will reflect back today and in the future on how awesome today has been.
100%. So a couple of final thoughts. Sitting here looking at all of those names, 636 people is a lot of people. And to take that time and to see everything and know what you all have done to get to that point, and also to our 103 employers, thank you. Again, you are part of this and you are critical to what we do. And just thank you so, so much. So there will be one final drop of the graduation booklet, so you all can take that home as your keepsake. And again, we want to say thank you to everyone in our ecosystem, all of our employer partners, all of our training partners, all of our instructional designers, all of the people who have referred candidates to us over the years, and anyone who has advocated for apprenticeship and apprenti. Thank you. All of you made this possible. And so now we can all leave this with our heart just a little bit bigger today, having gone through our graduation, because it is one of our favorite times. And so thank you everybody for attending, and we look forward to seeing you next year. Take care.